Welcome back to the channel. I was going to do a big build and review video on this set that I'm about to show you, but what I thought I would probably do is put a few people in the picture as to what I got the other day. I picked this up, which is the Speed Champions Toyota GR Supra, set number 76905. Now this is one of those sets that I've been putting off for a long time because I didn't feel that it was a very good representation of the actual shape of the car from the pictures that I'd seen. But I was in Smith's Toy Superstore over here in the UK the other day, and this set was less than £14, and at that sort of price I thought I have to buy it. What I will probably do is record the build of it and then perhaps just run it through on here as a speed build. So if you want to see that, stay watching. So this is the contents of the box, starting with the new 6-wide Speed Champions chassis, bag of wheel trims, 2 bags of bits to make up the build, a fairly hefty sticker sheet, and the instruction booklet. So I shall proceed to make this, and then I shall give you my opinions on the build at the end. So here is my finished out of the box version of the kit. There are a few little bits and pieces on it that I am not 100% happy with, and I'm still, my opinion hasn't really changed on the overall set. The source material, this doesn't look quite as good as the source material in my opinion. I can't really put my finger on what it is either. I think this front end was always going to be very, very difficult to reproduce in Lego because of the shapes of and angles at the front. I feel like this piece is far too deep when you compare it to an original, which is only a very thin piece in the bumper. But again, like I say, that is going to be nearly impossible to replicate nicely in Lego. But some amazing build techniques, the build up of all this front end underneath here, and sort of the connections and bits and pieces for the rear end. Brilliant build techniques are phenomenal. The new 8-wide, or the 8-wide Speed Champions, really have upped the build techniques an awful lot. So these are the spare bits. As with all Speed Champions that use the wheel trims, you get two sets of 4. We get a few duplicate printed pieces which are very nice. That, I believe, on the original model, on the original vehicle, is brake lights, and we get one of these nice printed GR squares from the rear bumper. like I say, I probably will have a fiddle with this over the next couple of weeks. Add a few extra pieces, change a few bits just to make it slightly more how I would like it. One thing that I did think of straight out of the bat was it really could do with perhaps something like that, and maybe just maybe something like that, just to add to the overall and hide a couple of the studs. I don't know yet. I might even go down the route of changing the bit behind, take it all apart and have a look and see if I can do something with that just to finish that off. But even just doing that both sides, I am happier with the look of the car overall already. Just hides a couple of the studs, finishes it off. This angle is a bit strange in my opinion as well, but again, something else that I will probably look into. I may even end up removing these outer ones altogether, perhaps build a spoiler for it, something different. But yeah, I mean, as a build goes, really good, and I am very happy that I did wait until it had gone down in price to get it. So I'll definitely be doing some more to this over a period of time. So if you want to see those, then like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel, and come back for another video. Thank you. Bye. So I've just done a few quick little bits to the Supra to make it a bit more how I would like it for now. Obviously I display all of my Speed Champions cars once they're built, but for me, these little bits that I did just now make a world of difference to the front. And as I said with the back end, I wasn't overly keen on the extra lip in the middle of the boot. It either needed to be all the way along for me, which then would have meant either having a 1x6 yellow plate across the bottom with the raised lip all the way along, or removing that raised lip altogether. For me, removing the raised lip altogether was the best option for now. But what I did was I dropped it down into the spot where the Supra name badge sticker was, mainly because 90% of the time, like, the Supra name badge would be off to one side, so the Toyota badge being in the middle was a better option for me. And I've put a couple of half or quarter round 1x1 tiles just on those top two studs to hide those. These are the only ones left now that I do feel I need to do something with, but I'm not sure what yet. They may end up staying as they are, because the part that's used to hold these two on is part of that, and it's not an easy part to replicate with anything else. So I think that is where I shall leave it for now, because as that sits like that, I am happy with it to a point where I can put it in my display cabinet and enjoy looking at it. So yeah, I shall be sitting that in there for now. And as and when I come up with some other little ideas just to make it slightly more my own, I shall be doing those, and I shall bring out a video on the bits that I am doing. So if you want to see more like that, then please come back for the next one.